Hello, everyone. So today is our 16th day of Lead or Led by Women Special, and Dr. Ram is with us. Dr. Ram is the Managing Director of ACE International Singapore, and today he is going to highlight the role of leadership in digital transformation. Over to you, Dr. Ram.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Halima, for arranging this leadership challenge for 1 month, especially for women. It's a women's special program. Hopefully, we have done so far many sessions, and it would make the people to enlighten and learn something for the betterment. Today, we are having the third session from my side. So today, we are going to see the topic, the role of leadership in digital transformation. So everywhere the digital transformation is very speedy and very risky, but many things are roll upon with the leadership person or personality. You can see the Fortune 500 companies. Many companies are tech oriented or a digital software or any kind of technological equipment like automation, robotics, and other automatic kind of components which are very essential to involve for the digital solutions or digital transformational requirements. But the leadership, they have to make themselves fit into the environment that is very much challenging as of now, because we can't able to find the skilled or empowered personality in this category. So there are many challenges, as I mentioned. Few things we can able to concentrate political challenges, because the country has the political leaders which make made certain kind of compliance, regulations, laws, enforcement, statutory bodies to govern all these things. Now we are facing a lot when the digital media crime, like social media, there are a lot of threats or a lot of cheating, fake things are available. Sometimes the hacking also made something problematic for the country, stealing the information, essential information, or something secure information also leaked out through the hackers. So these are all very challenging. So the political leaders who can able to look into the matter to solve it. Environmental challenges like COVID-19, the disease spreading made a lot of challenges. The people could not able to arrange anything physical manner, but they can able to go through overlook with the digital connections like Zoom meeting and other internet-based kind of support. Socio-economic challenges, there are many people still they couldn't able to afford the fees, afford the cost, or meeting out with the requirements for the digital challenge to procure for them. Other things are data security, as I already mentioned, something now the lack of ethical standards for artificial intelligence, which are going to make many difficulties. In future, it would eradicate many human involved jobs, manual powers which are going to eradicate. There are so many ways the economical shuttling, because without digital solutions or digital support, the economy of the business or economy of the conditions may not get improved. And other ways we can able to think how we are making all this transparency and accountability in the digital design to protect the human rights or human ethics or the manpower needed to support for the social economic factors. Globalization is getting shrinked because of the digital connection. We can able to analyze many factors like environmental protection, like example, the climatic change or sustainability development goals. We have to reframe and well plan for that, how to protect the uh, community and people in this kind of category. We can consider the four important principles of leadership in digital era. Decision based on the analytical data available. Data analytics or big data sources are enabling the people.
Dr.
How
Ram,
to
little
pick up?
bit volume is required. They are saying that
Yeah.
volume is very low. Fatma Khan is saying. Fatma Khan, can you check your own volume in the your
Ma'am,
What about
your
you?
voice,
You
ma'am, I can hear you, but Dr. Ram, sir, I can't hear you.
other people, how do you feel about
Yes,
my
sir.
voice?
The same thing here. Good
You are
evening, sir.
little low.
The topic is excellent, but just please try to increase the volume.
Okay, I remove my headset. How do you feel now?
Yeah, it's okay. It's
It's better.
absolutely okay.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, the principles of leadership, especially the four categories here, we could able to see a decision based on the analytical data, which are making the people to source it out, big data sources or any kind of data analytical tools, which are making them machine learning or AI intervened kind of setup. They can automatically fishing out the data what they wanted to segregate, analyze, and report. All these factors are very important. Dexterity, the skill sets which are essential for them, because every day we are getting some new kind of softwares or some new kind of additions or analytical tools. The person must need to have the learning agility to improve the conditions. Recently, I could see the lot of demands for different area of expertise like Python or artificial intelligence or robotics, machine learning kind of things, or any kind of equipments, automated equipments, which are involved in this particular field. They have to find out the suitable personality who can be a talent to prove themselves to support for the skill sets required. Genuinity, without trust or confident attributes, we cannot able to believe the person or personality. If they are having any kind of fake mannerisms or fake personality or attitude, it could be a kind of negative impacts to the organization as well as the community in the team. Building an ecosystem, it is very important. They have to make some kind of holistic way how to segregate different personalities involved in one particular ecosystem. It is very challenging. We cannot able to see the verticals or the trend sets or the categories which are going to merge together in different stakeholders who can support for the ecosystem of digital world. Here we can able to see how do we evolve the people with the mindset which are very much required and cultivate to the digital leadership qualities. Here we can see 5 important basic steps. Challenge the core beliefs to reframe the perspective. That is very important because few people, they cannot able to change their mindset, whatever they believe, whatever they wanted to follow, still they wanted to stick into that. They could not able to accept the new challenge or changes. That is making themselves to restrain with the mindset. So we have to reframe our mindset to get into the new system. That way only we can able to master in mind, remasters your behaviors as well as personalities in the attitude level. Second one is define a new digital era for the leadership mindset. That is also very important. You have to make decision making yourself are challenging to change into opportunities, whatever the way. Change the brain monologue. Sometimes the brain cannot able to accept. That's why the investors who are requiring the systematic approach, wherever it is possible, they can able to analyze and adapt for the betterment. If anybody could not able to go through with this process, it is very difficult for them how to mitigate with the requirements. Then the next one is reinforce to the new mindset via routines. So that is also important. We could able to rechange or making the conditions into the new environment. We cannot able to follow the things, because earlier I mentioned the example COVID-19. Many people, they could not able to transform into digital conditions. They could not able to sustain in the long run of the positions requirement. So that is the way. Amplify the behaviors or any skill sets which are making you to learn better and experience better. That is very important. Now the drivers in vehicles who are dealing with the apps mediated control, they must need to endorse the skill sets how to operate the smartphone. If they cannot able to use the smartphone, the skill sets are not enough for them. They cannot be a driver for something like Ola, Uber, or the Grab or some other apps which are mediating them to get the customers.
So here we can see the strategy which are very important. How do we able to segregate ourselves to plan and use all these strategies? First, we have to see the visualization. The vision is very important. How to make ourselves the ability to fit into see the future aspects, especially the revenue streams are getting from the community. That is very important. New perspectives like Google Picture, we can able to get an example for this. He could visualize and he could establish the frameworks required for the internet sources. Then the Google is getting added more values and it is increasing the usages for many people. Now ChatGPT challenging with them, ChatGPT acquired by Microsoft. Again, Google has released certain kind of AI mediated kind of softwares, and it is going to compete with the ChatGPT. So the people again will follow the Google. They wanted to retain the Google users in that particular category. So that's the way the competency skills are very important for any organization, depending on the leadership quality of the person. New perspective on business models and transformation for the customer's experience. That is very important. As just now I mentioned, customer-centric values are making you to lead and stand in front of the competitions, stand on the top category. So without customer-centric values, it is not going to make you to be in front. So we must need to consider all these transformational challenges are going to benefit the people in long run. That is the main category of consideration. Drive to get the team or team members for achieving their desired goals, either organizational requirements or the person who are working in the community or the particular team. They have to find out, is there any problematic issues, or we can able to solve the issue and making good opportunity for them to work in the team. Especially for these kind of people, they couldn't able to find the work-life balance. So we must need to analyze the factors which are affecting them for not following or not getting the work-life balance. We have to consider to revise the plan or review the data sources which are making you to fit well. Ability to motivate and getting the cooperation from different stakeholders, that is very important, because I already mentioned there are logistics support chain, supply chain people, there are something sources procured from the human talents, or there are the people who can execute, there are the people who can support for the financial system, who can establish the futuristic development, problem solving skills kind of category. So many stakeholders are involving in one team. So that way we have to find out how do you able to make the cooperation or any kind of challenges are going to evolve, how to find out the right solution to make them feel happy and get the work done very smooth manner. That's very important. Sufficient domain understanding knowledge is very important for the people. Often we have to provide necessary training or workshops to conduct. That way only they can able to find out the gaps, how to build the capacity to retain the values or strengths. Here we can able to see the four main roles which are very important for the leadership in the digital era. We can able to find out the plans, whether it is successful. We can able to make certain kind of good strategies. We can strictly adopt with the strategies which are making you to work out well. Especially the skill sets are important for the strategical plan. So we must need to find out the good skill sets or the persons who have who has the talent which are very important for the particular domain of activity. So it is very important. So we must need to find out the way how to improve the skill sets for the people. Then effective management, the project management, because managers are the buffering category. They have to answer well to the bottom level workers as well as the superiors, the decision-making board members. So they must need to endorse all these kind of capacity, how to mitigate for the challenges turn into opportunities. And then the team management, that is also just now we saw the different category of stakeholders, how to make themselves work together and the assignment must need to finish in the time-based kind of capacities, as well as the results must need to be more favorable for the organizational expectations as per the period of the timeline. Then implementation of the project, whatever the way the planning, execution, and developing the things, but we have to implement it in successful manner, be able to review and sustain in the environment. That is also very important. How do we able to find out the roadmap for digital transformation? Here we could see 6 stages. The business assessment, that is the initial stage where we can able to analyze different kind of capacity or categories it would be supporting for the people. Research industry trend sets for the competition. We have to find out the way how much the competition is available in the area of penetration. If you are not analyzing well before penetration into the environment, especially the research support not done very curiosity manner, we cannot able to compete well in the conditions. Your data or your conditions are not updated level and outdated level, you cannot able to see the competition to win. That's the main problem. Defining and prioritizing the digital initiatives, that is also very important. You have to categorize yourself, how to define the people to follow you, how to make themselves to prioritize your products or solutions, which are very essential. That's very, very important for you. Creating a delivery plan, reach out to the people. That is also very important. You have the product or solutions, but it is not delivering the right way to the people. They could not able to follow you. Creating the budget plan. Financial things are very important, affordable, cost effective, or it is providing the right choice for the people to choose. Everything based upon with the price matter. Create the resourceful personality involved in the team. That is also very important. Without resources, we could not able to support in short-term or long-term manner. The digital business agility, that is very, very important. Many people, they could not analyze the capacities or capabilities of the people in the digital condition. So we must need to inform the decision-making body, especially for inclusive and augmented conditions, how to work together for the different category of the people to achieve the thing. Then fast execution, because there is no time at all. They have to ensure the time-based manner, either with the dynamic resources or the process in the dynamic condition. Both of them are value addition for the speedy process. Then hyper awareness, because beyond the box or something work beyond the capacity, that is very, very important. It is entirely depending with your attitude, how much you are able to accept the pressure in the environment, because many software companies, they are pressurizing their employees to make it out the particular products or solutions into the software industry. So it is also demanding in the situation basis. If you are not doing very fast, the another competitor will do it very fast. They can able to lead you. They can release it as soon as possible in the condition, and you are second or third, your products may not get attraction to the people to buy. So these are all the critical conditions in the digital business environment. So the role of leadership is entirely depending on few kind of categories: empowering the people, inspiring the people, share your vision to mitigate for the requirements, and lead the challenge into the changes of opportunities. So that is the way your leadership quality is going to fit into the environment. Hopefully it is making you to understand a bit for the role of leadership in the digital era, especially the transformational conditions. We can able to discuss further when our meeting is getting continue now. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ram. It was really very informative session. And now house is open for the question answers. Please
Thank
go
you.
ahead one by one. Share all of you. Dr. Anara, Dr. Aisha, Engineer Khadija,
Yes. Thank you,
Fatima,
ma'am.
and Sana.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to raise a question. Dr. Aisha Tazeen here. Probably I am attending the second session of Dr. Ram. Thank you very much for your gracious presence and graceful presentation. I would like to ask you a question. What all you have given, okay, I have understood. But as we are in the education sector, so please tell me the apps, or please guide me what are the digital resources that can be very easily used to increase the quotient of result. Like how can we increase the result? Recently we have received the result 100% result. Girls have scored nice, but what I want, out of 30 my girls have 15 girls have scored 90, above 90. I'm a chemistry teacher basically. I have finished 25 years of experience in education sector. I have given a quarter century to education sector, alhamdulillah. Now I have a dream, a desire that if I'm teaching 30 out of 30 should be above 90. So what are the digital resources that I can take help of, and then I can execute in my lesson transaction plans, and that will definitely help the students to elevate themselves. Please guide me.
One thing is, both of you are digitally empowered and using the correct source, because when the time of COVID, many countries are struggling to establish the digital sources for their students, because they have to change the curriculum which are conducted in the classroom into the digital environment, because a lot of things they cannot able to commit and fulfill as per the classes run in the physical condition. So they have to extract the essentials when they are making the transformation into the digital, either these kind of PowerPoint slides presentation, or you can record and making the YouTube videos. You can send to the people. Later, they can able to ask the questions by sending some through WhatsApp or any other media. So it is the interaction. How do you endorse with the people? And if you want to make the people to understand about the curricular portions without doubts and without making any restraints, so you can able to create the way the teaching plans in the condition in the physical classroom as well as the digital manner. You can able to conduct a lot of sessions through online, like these kind of Zoom sessions, or conducting something through the YouTube channels. Maybe they can give the comment in the below bottom after your video by watching them. These are all the values you can increase. Other than that, the Google Classrooms and all, it is making you to connect with the people to conduct some classes. You can browse it and you can learn and empower yourself. Maybe the things what you follow for getting the high score, you can follow certain kind of tactics, how to make them understand completely from without any doubt or without any hectic things, not to be able to follow like that. So that is very essential, because each personalities, each students are different in their understanding or something like the mindset. So that one you have to find out, and you can make the confidentiality to build on them. That's very, very important. They can able to follow you. They can able to cope up with your requirements. They can adapt with the conditions to get high score. My assumption like that. If otherwise, I can able to send you certain kind of links and platforms which are making you to understand how to make the transformation for the better learning atmosphere for your students.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
Sir, my question is that we have witnessed that educational sectors have drastically digitally transformed. So, are these challenges and strategies are valuable and implied to the education sector also?
Of course, there are many changes. Udemy, Coursera, EDX, even universities also now following them. LinkedIn, SlideShares, and all. So these are all the way, because when I was in the university in National University of Singapore, maybe 15 years back, I'm telling about this. That time itself, the digital sources available for us. We don't need to go to the library to collect the book. All informations, especially curricular portions, available. It was available in the digital resources. Whatever the topic, whatever the condition, that those things are only coming out now in the Udemy or Coursera and other things. because they have to transform into the business values. Earlier, it was the supporting elements for only educational institutions. Now they are opening it to the public. And many online mock courseware, especially the leading institutes like Oxford, Cambridge, MIT, Harvard Medical Schools, they are making it in online. If you want to follow them, you can go and follow with that, but you cannot get any certifications or some kind of qualifications through that. You can learn for your own knowledge sake or knowledge improvement.
What strategies should be applied to educate teacher about these transformation and these digital techniques?
Yeah, all these things are available. Whatever the course material, you can able to choose, like the books you can choose from the library, right? But these kind of things quite easy for you. You can able to see through online, and you can learn and you can improve your understanding about, especially any one tool you want to learn. You can Google up, you can get it down with them, and you can endorse your studies through the digital understanding or digital empowerment or digital transformation. Whatever the subject you want, you can able to get it from them. So these are all the curriculum updated in the time period. It won't have the outdated syllabus or outdated information. It is updated in the due course of time and providing the right answer or right solutions for you. But books, 5 years back edited book, you cannot get this information, right? They can't able to change. Once they have to re-edit the book, then only they can update the sources. But in this kind of digital sources, the periodical manner, they are getting updated. So that is the way you can get the right information with the right subject. That's the point I want to tell you. You can Google up something like a open courseware available with the leading university like Oxford, Cambridge, MIT, Harvard, or any other leading institute like Karolinska Institute and all. So you can find it out.
Thank you, sir.
Dr. Ram, I have a question.
Yes.
My question is, now you said that challenges, how to turn to opportunities. Can you tell more about that?
Mostly, especially we can take it the case study of COVID-19 condition. 1 second. So the condition is when you wanted to learn something or the conditions like it is unfavorable for you. So we must need to find out the way how to make ourselves fit into the environment. When I was doing the research and all in the laboratory, that was quite different. We have to learn something for constructing or designing the slides, or how to present the presentation, how to prepare the reports, how to find out the way to improve our capacity to fit into the laboratory activities, learn some new techniques, finding out some new journals which are going to support for us, the research papers or review papers, updated information. Those things are very important. Later on, I could able to see I have to use the computer in very demandable manner, high professional level. There are many ways the people, they have to learn and improve. Then only the challenges are turning into opportunities. Once I was studying in my UG and PG level, I did not use the computer. But without computer, now we cannot able to pass even a single day. It's very much demanded as of now. Most of the time we are spending with the computer, different softwares, different analytical tools, different kind of platforms, and we have to learn and improve. Lot of learning strategies are available. That is the way only we can able to transform our skills and learn something better to improve. It's a continuous learning strategy. That's
Thank you.
important for each and everyone. Many more tutorial things are available, the videos and all. Whatever the problems you are facing, just you can Google up. There are people who are always making these kind of tutorial videos and making you to understand step-by-step process, how to make yourself to fit into that to solve it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, sir, for such a great session. I have just one question. There are so many softwares and applications are bombarding. So what happens, most of us get carried away by it. So how to restrict, limit ourselves, uh, just apart from like the conventional methods, is there any way so that we can cut off the gadget and technology for some period of time, so that
Any one example you can tell me which area of that you want?
uh, like for example, early in the morning when you have a lot of course to chores are there to be completed, but when you see Twitter, you tend to see, oh, let me check on this news, those things, then news and shorts, and you literally get carried away by that. My husband had Instagram. I don't have Instagram account just for this reason, it's kind of a wastage of time. Like I'm not able to control that. So I was using his account to see, there are a lot of informative like videos, and also bullshit also are there. So it consumes a lot of time. So I literally uninstall that app. But I just wanted to know, like, there are so many things, that those thousand of webinars are there. Sometimes there are clashes. uh, you need to have your own time, like, so just I wanted to know.
Yeah, that's a very important point I wanted to mention. Whatever the way, we cannot believe the information shared in the social media. We have to ensure ourselves by cross-checking with the different kind of level, especially the comments which are posted in the particular link or something, or you can cross-check with the available things. There are many ways you can cross-check, and you can find it out whether it is true to the knowledge source what they are providing, or it is making you to confuse, or something get bias state, not able to be very authentic. So we must need to ensure ourselves whether we can able to believe on the right pathways or right conditions. Social media things are always not the godfather kind of things. We must need to make it on our own kind of verification, or getting some kind of the comments or any kind of fake things. You can cross check with the online sources. That is very, very important. Many people, they are very cautious about that. They wanted to remove it if it is going to affect the socio-economic conditions or the belief status. They don't. In Singapore, it's very strict. I cannot able to bypass anything. So whatever the news I am using and forwarding, I have to be responsible for that. I cannot able to just spread any bad things. I am responsible. I have to meet up with the consequence according to that. So many people in Singapore, they don't want to use the social media for making some rubbish or nasty things. They are aware the government is very strict and they cannot able to escape. We can able to see, you can go and Google up the law minister Shanmugam interacted with the Facebook. These kind of videos available in internet. You can see how much he is challenging with the people, like Facebook, the social media. It is going to affect the condition of Singapore. So he was interrogating the lawyer, Facebook lawyer in the parliament side. So these are all the values I just wanted to tell you. It depends on the country. Now you see the Facebook or WhatsApp not allowed in China, right? And especially few Gulf countries also.
Yes, sir.
So this kind of way, the country is taking much more strict compliance to control the social media. But many other countries it could not be because they are talking about human rights are supreme. But whatever the way, the people who are following, who are using, they must need to aware about that in right way. Because now I am sharing Udemy, Coursera, and other things also. You have to go and check the points or the feedbacks, the star values. Then only you can believe on the particular course provider. Then it's very important. But if you are going with the universities and all, they have to choose the right authentic professors or authentic curator who can able to create the course modules and providing to the students. But other social media, we cannot. If I am just now also, I thought maybe I have to ensure the people who can come and talk for some common platform, but I have to verify whether they are the right personality or fake personality, or they are going to make any nasty things through their speech. So all these things are very much important before I have to go down somebody to come and talk into the platform. So we have to have some kind of backlog cross-checking for ourselves and analyze the factors which are getting into our mind is the right thing to improve the strategy for us or not. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Is there any other person?
Okay.
Yeah.
MIT sites, if we can share with our students what they are considered in the, they are recording some videos and for student for learning purpose. Is there any site you can suggest?
Sorry, I can't hear you very properly. Anybody can, yeah, because little disturbance.
He's asking like, is there any websites for the learning purposes of the
MIT,
students
from
for
MIT, Fatma from MIT.
Yes,
And
sir,
she
sir.
has
Okay.
posted the question in the chat box also, sir. Please kindly check
Okay.
in the chat box. She has posted, she has written, yeah.
There is any websites for MIT which we can share with the students. Yes, you can go for MOOC online courseware, massive online open courseware. These things are available. You can check with them. Maybe otherwise, I will check and connect with you the right platforms of different leading university who are providing for this kind of course modules. Is it fine for you? If you could not, yeah, MOOC, massive online open courseware.
Sir, NPTEL is also very nice. I am doing leadership program from NPTEL.
Yeah.
National Platform for Technology Enhanced Learning. Fatma?
Yeah.
And Khadija, please see the website of NPTEL also. You have ample courses from that. From IITs and NITs.
Yes, we usually go through that, but she was asking for MIT.
Yeah, MIT also having that. I will share the link. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, then thank you very much, Dr. Ram. Thank you very much, all of you,
Thank
to
you.
participate. Just little bit, can you tell us that today's challenge, how many of you have completed? I saw Sana's LinkedIn, I saw Aisha's LinkedIn, I saw Khadija's LinkedIn. Only 3 I saw. What about others? Dr. Anara, Neha, Fatima, what about you? Your LinkedIn link?
Dr. Halima, my video just now uploaded.
Okay, so you can share the link in the group.
Ma'am, I'll upload it today, tonight, by
Okay.
tonight.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Khadija?
same here. Ma'am, I thought of uploading in the group itself, but like in LinkedIn, I was, skeptical about it.
And when you are tagging me, you know how you are tagging this hashtag is not for tagging. Hashtag you have to use @. Then you find me or my EduFam, any one of these, and then you can tag me. Okay. Go in the comment box and then you type @ and then you will find the names coming. Then you can take my name and then you can tag me in that. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Then
Sure,
you
sure.
can tag, even you can tag all of you in that. That will be better. Everybody will go to everybody's profile.
Okay. Inshallah.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Thank you
can't
very
we
much.
share the audio clip?
Abir.
Ma'am, in LinkedIn?
See, the best part is that if you don't want to show your face in the video, you just take any picture related to your message, and then you speak. Picture will be in the front, and your voice will be at the in the background. That you can do in many platforms. Like even you can do in the Zoom. So you take a picture, then keep it on the screen by sharing screen, and then you speak and then record it, and that video you can share.
Okay, ma'am.
Or
Okay, ma'am.
otherwise,
Thank
you
you,
can
ma'am.
do it in Canva also. The same thing you can do in Canva.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, then thank you very much, everyone. Take care and see you tomorrow with a new challenge. An exciting day. Tomorrow is Dr. Mrs. Rehana's day, and she is going to take again one topic on self. Now, what is that self? Let's keep on waiting and watching. Thank you, Dr. Ram. Take care.
Thank you. I shared a few links in the chat box as well as the WhatsApp. Please check it. Maybe
Thank you
tomorrow.
very much. Thank you. Take care, everyone.
Thank you.
Good night.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.